morning, everyone. I'll wait another minute or two to get started. How are we doing? We have a couple people here. My watch says 9:30. Let's get it started. Let me know if the music is too loud. Just type in a comment, or if it's just right. Joining me as always is Buddy. He's been sick the last couple days, so I'm keeping an eye on him. I don't want him to throw up in the middle of my class. We are rolling our shoulders up and back. Warming up the shoulders. Up and forward. Yeah. Nice and tall. Ear to your shoulder, the opposite arm gets nice and long. Let's try the other ear, other shoulder. Keep doing that. I'm going to read a comment here. Good morning from Ruth. Etta Sue says, any classes after today? Yes, there will be. I'll get to that a little later, because there is some new news about that. Okay, by now you're pretty well done with having that ear to the shoulder, so nice and tall. Look over your shoulder. Other shoulder. Look up. Look down. And look all around. Why not? Look around. Looks like it might not be such a bad day today. A little cool, but those cervical exercises I do every day, you can do these at home. There's really 3 of them. Ear to shoulder, over your shoulder, and up down. It would take you a minute to do that every morning. Let's start warming up a little bit of movement. So we're doing a bit of a hip hinge and we're going laterally. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Reaching, reaching. This is a Silver Sneakers Classic, which means that a bunch of the class is done from the chair. If it's a little easy for you, you could always do all these things that we're doing standing up. Nice and tall, both arms. Inhale them up, exhale them down, get nice and long. These are stretches. Again. Couple more. A similar idea, but with a slightly different arm movement, is this. Inhale them up and back down. If you have shoulder issues and going overhead is not in your comfort zone, you can skip it. Pushing it up, pulling it down. Relax your neck when you're doing this. Keep going, but make sure you relax the neck. That gets pretty tight when we try these overhead things. Couple more. Oh, let's do the fingers. Wiggle your fingers. Lots of finger joints. here we go with more shoulders. Up, up, in, out, up and down, and then back where we started. Seven, 6, 5, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Noni's in the house, says have a great day everyone. My sister's watching, thanks Lori. Rest. Let's do a little bit of ankle warm up. So you're going to lift the leg, point and flex. Point and flex. Keep going. I'm going to drop that down just a couple. So now you are doing circles with your ankles. Circles. And other direction. And side to side. This is another thing you should do every day. If you treat your ankles right, they will walk you through your life in a nice stable, switch legs, a nice stable and forward movement. If you're not flexible in your ankles, that affects how you walk. If you're not flexible doing this, you're going to end up shuffling, and we don't want to be shufflers. Circle. Other direction. Side to side. Let's rest. How about one more movement before we come out of the chair? This is always one of my favorites. It's out, back in, across, and back. So you tap, tap, and then tap the opposite leg when you go across. That will make your brain work a little bit. Are we warmed up? We're going to do the same leg until it gets fatigued. For most of us, that's going to be around 8 of these. So I better start counting. 8. 7, 6, 5. Do the tap. Don't be lazy. Do the tap. 4. Let's rest. My leg's getting tired. Other leg. Do the tap. You can tap either your heel or your toe. I like tapping the heel. Gets me a little bit more reach. But you can also tap the toe. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more, and let's rest. How about a little of this? Nice, easy thing to get our shoulders a little bit more warmed up. Oh. So what you're going to do while you're doing this is you're going to tap, can everybody see my feet? We are going side to side like a mogul ski with our feet. So see if that confuses you. You're doing 2 different things at the same time. Go the other direction with your arms. Oh, how are we doing? That almost got me confused. Okay, that's enough warming. Oh, let's do a little fast marching. Fast marching. Stomach is in, protecting your lower back. We're doing a little, I don't know what I call this. We're just doing a little tapping or slapping on our legs. Let's stop the marching and just focus on the tapping or slapping. And oh, does that feel good? We're going to come out of our chair 5 times. So what this looks like is you lean forward slightly and then drive through those legs to push yourself up. If you have trouble doing that or you really have sore knees, you can skip this, but we're driving up and then we're going down with control. We're not just plopping back. Up and down, up and down. How about two more? Up and down. Last one. Up and stay up. Stay up. Go behind your chair. I would have a sip of water around this time, unless your water is on the ground, in which case you need to do one more sit down, get your water, and then back up. So there's going to be a bit of a problem while we get Buddy squared away. Yeah. So if you have a pet in your house, make sure the pet is not underfoot. Nice and tall. We're going to have one of my posture talks. So I'm going to turn sideways, but you stay straight ahead. Here is bad posture. The hips are back, shoulders are forward, so is the head, and we're sort of slouching. Think that you're walking into ice cold Lake Superior, or any lake this time of year. As you get deeper into the water and it comes up higher, you don't want any part of you in contact with that water. So what happens? Higher and higher. The hips go forward. The shoulders seem to come back. The stomach is in and up, and the neck gets tall. And then here is our posture. We are rooted solidly in the earth. Inhale the arms up. You're going to be behind your chair when you do these. I'm in front of the chair just so you can see me a little better. Pushing up and down. I'm going to turn sideways again. When you do your hip hinge, come back. Don't just go forward and bend the knees forward. That's hard on the knees. So it starts with the hip. Squeeze the butt on the way up. You don't have to physically grab it, but make it work on the way up. How about two more? Rest. Behind your chair. Single leg, stomach is in. We're pushing it out and pulling it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the other leg. 8, 7. You have the chair to kind of balance you so you can really focus on getting good range of motion with the exercise that we're doing. How about two more? Whew. Let's go sideways. 8, 7, 6. We're pushing it out, pulling it back. We can add an arm, why not? Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Got somebody at the door, but I'm going to have to just tell them to... Oh, it's a delivery. Got a delivery. Other leg, other arm. 7, 6. I think that's the food that I ordered about 2 weeks ago, so I can finally start eating again. So it's turning out to be a great day. 3 more, 2 more, last one, rest. We can also do something backward. So we're going straight back with our leg. This is going to work our glute muscle, like you're kicking something right behind you with a straight leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice and tall. We are going up, out to the side, back and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. If you have some arthritis in your hip, the hip may not like doing these. Just do the best you can. Try to keep as much range of motion as you can in any joints that have a bit of arthritis. We're not pushing through pain, we're just going through range of motion. 2 more. Last one. How about some calf raises? We are up on our toes. 8, 7, 6. If you want to try these without holding on to your chair, you certainly can. It just makes it a little more challenging. Couple more. Rest. For our heels, we're going to go up on the heels one at a time. We could do both at the same time, but it's a little tricky. And you can add the arm, so it looks like you're walking on your heels, like you're walking on your heels. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Any more? Jean just joined. Welcome, Jean. Okay, I'm in the mood to move a little bit. So, I'll turn up the... We're just going to do marching. You march behind your chair. If you want more cardio, you add a bigger movement to either the arms or the legs or both. You don't have to keep on the beat, because as you add more movement, you're going to have to go faster. And for some of us, that's a little too quick, me included. March, march. Let's do a little bit of wide, narrow. It looks like this. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Couple more. Let's do just wide. Stomach is in, you can be a little forward. Let's just do narrow. If at any time you get a little out of breath, feel like you're losing your balance, you can always take a break. Let's do jump roping. Jump roping. There goes our music. Other direction with the arms. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. How about side to side? Couple more, get nice and long, nice and long. And rest, get behind your chair. We're going to go sideways. One step and back. Again, you have your chair just in case you need it. Let's add some arms, why not? Let's do the arms forward and the body goes sideways. Easier said than done, right? Let's go 2 steps sideways if you can. Looks like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. And let's do the arms like we're at a wedding doing the chicken dance. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's enough of that. Let's take a mini break. Have a seat. You're going to come back up again. Have a sip of water. Shoulders are back. In fact, you're going to grab the back of your chair and lean forward, stretching out your shoulders. This also opens up the chest, which is something we really need to do. We are so tight in the chest, most of us. And let's do a leg stretch since we're seated already. 1 foot forward. You are bending forward from the hip. Don't come out of your chair. You can add the arm if you want. Not necessary though. This is just as good, almost. There's the song we should have been moving sideways to, the little popcorn song. Other side. So music is a challenge on Facebook because you cannot use copyrighted music, which is most of the music. So this is royalty-free music, which means we have permission to use it. What else? Oh, let's come back and we'll do just 2 more things standing, then we'll get to our weights. Let's do easy hip circles. Other direction. And then we'll do one more standing leg thing. One leg is supporting us, the other, and we've got our hand here. We're tapping out on the 1/4 hour. Imagine there's a big clock underneath, and the other leg is front, side, back, back to the middle. Seems easy, but you'll surprise yourself. Let's do 8 of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, other direction. So if you were going this way on the clock, now go the other way. I'm a little confused at first, but now I've got the idea. So you're going backwards. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Stretch out that leg. We're stretching. This is a stretch. Other leg. 8, 7, up, 6. It's harder for me going backwards. I don't know about anyone else. Maybe I should do this at the same time and see if that helps. No, it didn't. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. If you're like me, your legs have had a workout and you can use a break. So have a seat, and drink some water. Grab your weights. Grab your weights. If you don't have weights, use soup cans or a water bottle would be great. If you don't have weights, you can do the same things we're doing. Just think of it as a stretch and you'll get a lot of benefit from that. Here we go. Do I need to move this over? Bicep curls. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn a quarter turn. And now we're doing something similar. This is called the Arnold. I guess Arnold Schwarzenegger used to do these a lot. I think that's what I've heard. 4. Elbows are in tight. 3, 2, 1. Flip 1 quarter turn, a reverse bicep curl. This uses a completely different muscle. This uses this muscle here. Elbows are in tight. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice and tall. Triceps is the opposite muscle from bicep. Start here and just push straight back. Push, pull. 8 of them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and tall. We can do an overhead triceps if it doesn't bother your shoulder. So in this overhead, the arm is up, the elbow is straight ahead. You can support the elbow if you want to. You do not have to. 6, it's working this muscle here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and that is enough of that. So those are actually easier than some of the other things because we have a short lever. We're really only working from here to here. For a long lever where we're working all the way, we keep the arms straight. And those would be things like lateral raises. Let's try it. I have to make sure I don't hit my piano. I've got a very small living room, and if this is too hard, you can do them one at a time. And that way each shoulder gets to rest a little bit in between. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, rest. So anytime you have a bent elbow, the things are going to be easier. When the arm is almost straight, it's going to be harder. Here's another hard one. The fly. Nice and tall. Slight bend in your elbow. Weights start here. They go out to the side, then we pull them back. 8, 7. You'll see people in the gym doing this all the time. Or you used to see people in the gym doing this all the time. 5. They're usually laying down on a bench or sitting on an inclined bench. 3, 2, oh my gosh, that is tough. Let's rest. Oh, dang. So hold both weights in one hand if you can. If you got soup cans, you probably can't. Let the weight just dangle down. Lean away from the weight. Stretch out right in here. Should feel great. Other side. Usually when I do a stretch like this, it's either to really help stretch out the muscles that we just used, or to give us a break before something hard is coming up. In which case something hard is coming up. The overhead press. 2 different ways to do it with your arms wide open like this, and 8 of these, 7, push it up and pull it down. So you're not just letting gravity drop your arms, you're actively pushing and pulling. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. If that's a little hard, you can do the same idea going forward. So this is almost as good as this. It's a little easier. The second way to do these is much harder, in my opinion. Instead of going like this, we turn the weights like this, and we push them up like that. 8, 7. You should have light weights at home. 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, maybe 4, maybe 5 if you're halfway to Crazy Town, 5. But I wouldn't get into it much heavier than that. Let's stop. Let's give our arms a break, putting the weights on the leg, lifting it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and tall. I'm just, I don't want to miss anything today. Oh, here's a fun one. You're tapping the weights in front, coming back, tapping the chair behind you. Unless you have an expensive chair, in which case don't tap it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. This is a tough one. You got to pull your stomach in. I call this stirring the pot. The weights can be together or one on top of the other. Here we go. Stirring the pot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and tall. Eight of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's enough of those. I can tell when you're tired because if I'm getting tired, I'm betting you are too. Pallof press. Weights are together. Push it straight out, pull it back. 8, 7, with a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and tall. There's one more I wanted to do. This is rotator. The elbow is very close to the ribs. We're just going out and in. 8 of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's put the weights down. By golly, grab another drink of water. If you're doing workouts at home on your own, think of a scale from 1 to 3. 1 is pretty easy. Everything just feels comfortable. That's when you're warming up. Level 2 was when we were out of our chair and doing the side-to-side cardio stuff. You don't want to be out of breath or off balance or fatigued. And then when you're sitting down and you're lifting weights, a 3 would be your shoulders hurt, you've got the weights too much, or when you're standing you're off balance. So you don't want to be a 3. You always want to be a 2 unless you're warming up. Okay, enough of that. Grab a ball. If you don't have a ball, someone typed in the other day they were using a stuffed animal. So a stuffed animal, for most of the things that we do with the ball, you can use a stuffed animal. if you don't have a ball. Okay, we're crushing the ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crushing the ball this way. This works the chest. And the other one that we just did works the chest as well. 8. If you want to feel for yourself, just put your hand here and squeeze the ball, and you'll feel that muscle tighten up when we squeeze in. 6, 5, keep going, 4, 3, 2, 1, other side, 8, 7. So can one of you that's out there watching type in at the end of class, Mike, pick up your box from Costco. It's out on my stoop right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can also do the same thing with the ball between our legs but above the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can also put the ball down lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play the opposite game, one of my favorites. Opposite arm, opposite leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're doing the same side, same side. You have to use a strong core. Keep going, keep going. These muscles connect your lower from your upper body. We're doing same side, right? Same side. And now opposite side. Just switch quickly from same side to opposite. Now back to same side. Can you do it without getting confused? Not as easy as it seems. Opposite. Let's rest nice and tall behind the back with the ball. That's going to open up the chest and shoulders. 6 more. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Other direction. Couple more, couple more. And rest. This one never goes out of style. We did it when we were kids. We can do it as grown-ups. Keep going. Let's see how it works with the stuffed animal. Oh, it works perfect. So try 3 claps if you can. Keep going, keep going. Don't break any lights on your ceiling when you do this. Couple more. Last one. I'll do 4. That was 3. Here's 4. This one, you may lose the ball. I don't know about doing it with the stuffed animal. It might not work. And you can go the other direction. Oh my gosh, we're starting to run a little low on time. Let's do a couple more leg stretches with the ball. Take the ball, or maybe the stuffed animal. Yep, works fine. Put it behind the knee. You can lean back in your chair for this now. Lift and lower. Out to this, and then side to side. Both of these should feel great. Side to side. Other leg. side to side. And take the ball and put it behind your back. And just let that ball or stuffed animal get right on any tension you have in your lower back. And now put the ball a little bit higher. Slouch, you can slouch down a little to get the ball behind those shoulder blades. If you have an old chair, make sure you don't break the back off by doing this, because it does, the back of your chair, because it puts a little more tension on the upper part of the chair. But we're trying to get that ball in between the shoulder blades and stretch it out. Oh. Okay, let's grab our stretch band. We always, in Silver Sneakers, we use 3 pieces of equipment, and I try to use every one of them a little bit. Usually the stretch band gets the shorter, it doesn't get all the attention. It's like the oldest child gets all the attention, and then it sort of filters down. So put the handles through your arm, grab the band like this, and we're pulling it a little wider. This is actually harder than it needs to be. Don't go very far on this. I'll show you a different way to pull it where you can work a little harder. And that would be start up, and then as you come down, you pull it wider. 8, 7, 6. We might run a minute or 2 long today. Hopefully nobody has something to do right away. But I'll try to wrap it up pretty close to on time. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. One of my favorites is a hip hinge row, so I reach out and then I pull the band wider as I come back, like I'm rowing a boat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. A little bit of this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put the band under your feet, and then cross the handles, and we're rowing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do a leg exercise, so just hold the band here and go out and in and other leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's stretch out the leg. Just hook the foot there. Again, now you can be back in your chair. Lift the leg up. You're holding the band like this. Out to the side, back. Couple more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's put the band down. Let's be nice and tall. Inhale the arms up, and we have a couple announcements. So hang hang with me. Do 4 more on your own. Just gonna see. Okay. So we still have 11 people watching. So I'll give you a quick update. I'm gonna move this a little closer. I don't know why I did that, but let's see what that accomplished. Oh, perfect. So earlier in class, someone asked if classes would be continuing after today, and the answer is they will be continuing. There is somewhat of a new schedule. So the Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9:30, check that schedule because I won't be teaching these classes anymore. If you read Michael Waldman's email, some of us are going to be furloughed, or I don't know what the good word for it is, temporary leave or something like that, until we find out more about what's going on with the whole corona thing. So that's I'm going to get a quick sip of water. So the good news is most of these classes are all recorded, and you can see them on the J website even days later. So if you like this type of workout, just go to that website, the JCC, and you can see the classes. Does that make sense? So there will be some, I think, senior type classes offered pretty much at the same time. Just check the website. And I've got those that took the class a few times saw the guitar in the background. So I'll play a song for you. Not a whole song, but happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. And that, with my apologies to Roy Rogers. So that was a big song of his, I believe. So everybody have a great rest of the day, and we will see you all another time.